Hi, I'm Ali and welcome to my channel. Today I have Whisky Loot Chapter 11, which for us is November 2021, to share with you. So this is a monthly subscription. It is from Australia, as all my subscription boxes are. You get to sample whiskies each month. They send you 3. I will pop the link down below. You can get your first box for $49 for the month, and then thereafter it's $59. It's a total of a 12-month subscription, so when you start you'll always start at chapter 1 and we're up to chapter 11, so we're almost at the end. It's a total of 36 whiskies that you get to try. So this is what the little box looks like. Now the bottles are 60 mils. I'll show you what when we open it up, and what I like about the box is it's got a little magnetic closure, so it's quite bougie, as some people say. So you open it up and have a look. It always says in the lid, this one is my backup plan, is just my original plan but with more whiskey. So I think that's a different one. I haven't seen that one before. And you get a little card in here which tells you all about them. And your first one, you do actually get a tasting journal, so you get to write notes and things as well. And here are our 3 samples for the month. This is for chapter 11. They are 60 ml bottles, so you get roughly 2 standard drinks out of each one. And now we have chapter 11, month 11 of 12, it tells us. Now this is about the New World whiskey, so it tells you about all 3. There's also QR codes, so you get part of the, or it's called the online community, but you get to scan the QR code and it actually goes through tasting notes for them. So whether you're a seasoned whiskey drinker or just starting out in your journey, this is a really great box because it helps you with all those tips and tricks and how to taste it and things like that as well, which is great for any whiskey lover or if you wanted to experiment yourself. So what we'll do is I'll just tell you a little bit about it. I'll just put my eyes on so I can see. So New World whiskies. Your whiskey journey would not be complete without discovering some of whiskey's New World locations. We're traveling from the Middle East to Asia, with countries like Taiwan, Israel and India making an appearance. You will get the chance to explore how these countries' innovative distillers have left their unique stamp on the world of whiskey. Don't mind my dogs in the background. It's a little bit warmer here today and I do have the door open. Hopefully the light isn't affecting this too much. It's normally later in the day where I film, but I'm making the most of this opportunity with the house being a little bit quiet, bar my dogs. So here we are. Here's the 3. And I'll show you. It all comes in this nice little foam packaging. And when we take them out one by one, so this is the first one, which is Brilliant Single Malt, and this one is from Goa in India. So that tells you a little bit on each bottle. It tells you this, so it tells you where it's from, it tells you the percentage, how many standard drinks, and over here is the logo. So that's the logo for the distillery. And it tells you if it's aged, it will tell you at the top here. So this is no age statement. So that one's not an aged one, but it does tell you if they are. And then it'll tell us a little bit about that one. It is Paul John Distillery, a Brilliant Single Malt, Goa, India, which is what it had on the bottle. A seriously high quality whiskey produced by Indian distillery Paul John. This dram is made with 6-row Indian barley grown at the foot of the Himalayas and matured in the humidity and heat of Goa. The juice has been aged in bourbon barrels and is bottled free from chill filtration at 46%, resulting in a full mouthfeel and intense flavour profile. So it tells you that it's 46%, and because it is 46, it's just over 2 standard drinks. That's 2.2 standard drinks. They do range depending on what the percentage of alcohol is. And then it tells you about the nose, taste and finish, and also tells you the flavour wheel. So if the points are further out on the wheel, that's a higher one. So this says it's a woody, sweet and toffee are probably the 3 biggest points here. And it shows you what the bottle is like. Now most of the bottles you can buy online as well, and they do have like free shipping and things if you're buying bottles. There's also an option to returns. Their customer service is great. So I'll pop the link down below if you want to check them out. As well as whiskies, they do gin and mixed like advent calendars as well, and we're just leading up to that time of the year. So a little bit of a secret, I have bought one for my husband, so don't tell him if you do see it before Christmas. I'm a little bit behind in editing, so it may be closer to the time, but I have bought him the whiskey one for this year. So that's what we have. Now our second one, this is a Concert Master Sherry Cask. This one is from Taiwan. It's 1.9 standard drinks and it's only 40%. So you can see that all on the label there as well, once that focuses. And you can see it's quite a different colour compared to the other one. So this one, what does it tell us? We have, Cavalan loves to give their whiskey a musical theme. They also love to make delicious single malts, and this bottling ticks both boxes. Finished for a time in sherry casks, this whiskey has been aged in the climate of Taiwan, which makes for accelerated maturation. Some parts of the Cavalan warehouse reach over 40 degrees Celsius, a far cry from Scotland. So that tells you how it can be like so different when they are actually distilled differently. And you can tell, maybe not in the light that I've got here, but it is actually, this one is quite a lot darker than the first one. So that was those two. And then our last one is a Milk and Honey Distillery. This one's from Israel, and it's 46% again, 2.2 standard drinks. And this one is from Tel Aviv in Israel. A single malt from an unlikely source. Milk and Honey Elements Sherry Cask has been produced at the finest Israeli whiskey distillery. This is the first kosher sherry cask whiskey, with the distillery commissioning the Oloroso and PX casks to meet their specification. The final product is a well-balanced dram with heaps of character. So the nose on this one, very peppery with sweet red wine. And if we have a look at the little graph down the bottom, this is the one here, and it tells us that it's woody, dark fruit, and a bit spicy as well. So let that focus so you can actually see that. And it tells you the little QR code here too. So you can actually scan that and go through the tasting notes. And what we have been doing is we've been marking up the top here near the name, excuse me, I just had a hiccup, near the name up here, whether it was a 1, 2 or a 3 tick. So that then gives me some ideas for future purchases, because some of these bottles are quite expensive, and what we both like about the drams that you get is he gets to try a couple of different tastings out of each little bottle, and if he likes it, we can put it on our shopping list. If he doesn't, we can go, yeah, pass on that one. And then you're not meant to like all of them, as everyone's tastes are different. So this is them again, the 3 little bottles. Just make sure they're pushed in there. So that's what we've got for our month of November, which just happens to be chapter 11. I purchased this for my husband for Christmas last year, and so our month 1 was January. I do have them all collected together in the selection if you wanted to go and see some more of them. So I'll pop that down below as well. But what did you think of this one? Have you tried whiskies before? I'm considering the gin one for next year, but not quite sure, because I do have a little bit still in my stash. And we have a local distillery here that started up not long ago, so I've been buying some of those as well to try them, and maybe I'll share them with you too. So that's what we have for November. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Check out the other ones if you want to see some more of what Whiskey Loot has to offer, and I will pop the details down below if you wanted to get your first one for $49. They do come in a white outer packaging as well, so it always comes nice and protected. Haven't had any damages, dents, and even the, oops, I just dropped the booklet. The bottles are very, very well protected in here. So that's what we have for you. So if you like these kind of unboxings, I do all sorts of things that get shipped to you from around Australia. I'm looking for some new ones into the new year. I have a couple on my list already. If there's anything you would like to see, please let me know. Please pop a comment down below. or send me a message on Instagram. I will have my Instagram down below as well. And in the meantime, I hope you're having a great day. Take care, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.